Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, hi, my name is Dana. I upload a new video at least once a week, so if you haven't already, now is a great time to subscribe to my channel so you can stay on top of all of those new videos. So this video is really exciting to me because I am planning to send the link to my uncle so he can show my grandpa. If you've been following me for a little bit, you know that Gerald and I bought my grandpa's house. And we've done a lot of things, like we've changed it up a lot. It was beautiful to begin with. My grandma had the best taste. It's like a newer home anyway, so it wasn't like we had any like out of date things or anything like that. Like everything was very updated and beautiful. We just had to move in and make it our style, and there's a couple of things we did want to do. I think last time I made a video with the house, it was before I had done really anything in the closet. We've begun some work on the garage. We started painting the floors. It was just like a regular concrete floor, but we're in the process of painting it white, and we want to put like a clear, like shiny gloss on it so it'll be easy to keep it clean, because we're planning to use it mostly as a gym and not so much a garage. I think in the winter we'll probably pull one of our cars in, but we want to primarily use it for like an exercise space. So that is coming along really nicely. We still want to paint the walls. We want it really like white and bright in there and like energizing. And I think probably the biggest transformation is the closet, because me and my dad almost completely finished one of the walls. I'm putting built-ins in on 2 of the walls, and the longest wall is pretty much done. Like there's so few things we have left to do for it. But it is like my absolute pride and joy. It's my dream closet. It was my grandma's closet, and all my memories are that closet being filled with like the most beautiful clothes. My grandma had the most beautiful clothes. Like she shopped at Nordstrom, only the best. And now a lot of her things are back in the closet, because when we lost her, I inherited a lot of her clothes, and I'm so grateful for that. And it's kind of emotional and kind of full circle to have made it my own dream closet. And like honestly, I think of her every day. Everything I do in the house, like that thought always comes to mind, like, oh, I wonder what grandma would say, or like I wonder, you know, I think a lot about how much I would love to show her everything we've done and just see what she says. I mean, hopefully she'd like it. Hopefully she'd think it looks really nice. She liked how I decorated my apartment, so I hope she would like what we've done here. But we can show my grandpa, who is living his best life down in Florida with his son and his granddaughters and some dogs. And it's really just a miracle. It worked out so well for everybody. We are so happy to live here, and we're so happy he is so happy. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let me show you the house. The laundry room hasn't changed as of yet, but the garage has changed quite a bit, I'd say. We are painting the floors right now white. So we power washed, we moved everything onto this side of the garage so that we could focus on like that side completely and finish it. Also, we put up a new light up here, and it makes so much difference. Like, look at that. If you've been following this like journey, this house journey, you know, like this is going to be our gym, but painting the floors is not enjoyable at all. This has been like the bane of my existence, honestly. Oh, there's like a dead fly. I love the white though, because you can see everything. Like if there's a spider or if there's like a bug or something, you will see it immediately, and you can get it. Whereas I was like laying down and doing like exercises on my yoga mat out here before we painted the floor, and I don't know what was crawling all over me. We got this white shelving unit. It's just like plastic, but we got it on the side of the road. When we were on our way to my parents' house, a neighbor was throwing it away, so we took that. I don't know yet if we'll keep it or not. And then our neighbors were throwing out this really nice basket. And again, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or get rid of it. My dad's power washer is still here because I want to power wash our back patio, but just haven't got around to it. I plan to hang this wire shelf over the garage up to there where the wall like comes out, but I need to paint the walls first. But I have to finish the floor, and then I have to paint the walls, and I want to get some like overhead storage racks for all of our bins and things. So still a lot to do, but at least there's like progress to show. Our kitchen looks so cute, I think. It's a little messy, not too bad though. That's new, a little pot holder my mom got me, and we have some pumpkin towels. I still like cannot get over like how much I love our kitchen. It's beautiful. I don't think my grandpa's seen like what we did, so we moved the refrigerator to this side here and put the countertop that was there, we moved it here, so we have like a big, nice L-shaped kitchen that I love. When I'm cooking in here, I think of my grandma, and I'm so happy to be like cooking in a beautiful kitchen like this. We have our espresso machine and a bunch of like syrups and things. Like the kitchen, when I like look at the kitchen and cook in the kitchen, like I feel like I'm living my dream life. Like I am so happy in this kitchen. It like brings me so much joy. Oh, and the light fixtures, he hasn't seen those. So here is what we picked for the kitchen. It gives off a lot of light. Then coming this way, I have my little baking cart, still kind of messy, but I'm getting to it. I have a pumpkin out for fall. And here is the overview of the living room. You can get a good look at our light fixtures as well. We have this like sunburst or starburst kind of one above our dining table, and then the other one, we call it the moon because it looks like a full moon. We have a friend joining us today, this giant baby Yoda squishmallow. We were at Costco the other day and we couldn't resist getting one for my brother, and actually one for us as well, but this one's gonna be his Christmas present. I've started a couple like Halloween decor things, but after I film this, I'm gonna go all out. My tea wall organized in rainbow order, of course. I have some pumpkins out over here in front of my TV. And here is the TV wall. I have a lot of plants, and on this side, we have our couch. We are debating getting a sectional or something a little different. And it's kind of like bare above our couch. We're definitely gonna hang some pictures or decorations or something up there. But this is the Disney wedding pavilion. This is like a little print of a painting of where we got married. We put up these white kind of like sheer sort of curtains. I know if you follow my channel, you've seen them, but my grandpa hasn't seen anything here yet. So that is how that looks. And then coming out here, we still don't know how to use our grill. I have kind of some random stuff over there, but some plants. We had friends over for the first time, so we have our folding chairs up too. Normally those are off to the side. And then let me come this way so I could show this. We put up this like lattice thing, and I really like it. I was worried our neighbors would be like offended, but they weren't. They're really nice, so that's good. And then my dad hung up some lights for me. He helped me hang them like all the way up to there with like that stick. There's lights on there, and it's really nice outside at night. When our friends came over, we really enjoyed it. I just want to show that my monstera plant is growing a new leaf. This leaf did not unravel so nicely. Part of it is brown and torn off, but he has a new unicorn horn, so hopefully that one turns out nicer. Here's the swimming lady I bought that reminds me of the one my grandma had, and I have a jade plant. I have a lot of her things like sprinkled through, like the snow globe was hers, this box was hers. But here is just an overview of the TV wall and the couch wall. And then coming this way, we have our little entryway. It's kind of messy right now. I haven't really like prepared it. Some hats and bags hung up. I'm gonna be decorating for Halloween, so I have like my bin of Halloween stuff. We have a round mirror. We kept this piece. I really like this piece. This was my grandparents'. Oh, and then we have the adventure book from Up, and I've asked our friends to sign it when they come over. So I have 4 little like things of what we did on the days that they came over. So that's really special. And I'm glad we thought of that because we can look back at like our adventures. Here's our office. This room is still kind of stressing me out, to be honest. I feel like I've got it a little more organized here. I like how this looks because it's like the books are in rainbow order. What I want to do is like fill this whole wall with like shelves all the way to the ceiling, hopefully, and maybe put like a reading chair over here, something like that, because right now like this just isn't, I hate how it looks. It's just holding like, I feel like nothing in any particular way. But here's our desk. I love our windows. I have some projects going right now, sewing stuff. We put up some pictures here, and my friend T by Danny did this paint by number of the Disney castle, and we just need to get a frame for it. I'm so excited to put it up. She is like the sweetest person. If you don't watch her videos, you really should. Like, she's just like a cup of tea in human form. But that's this room. Let's head into our room next. We have a king-size bed with 2 nightstands. They're nice because they have some drawers, so we're able to keep like pajamas and things in them, so lots of storage. When we had our house spiritually cleansed, our friend Marquita, who did the spiritual cleansing, suggested we keep flowers in our room, and I'm really lucky because my parents grow really gorgeous hydrangeas. So I had this big like fluffy bunch of hydrangeas for a while, like white ones. But my parents just grew their first purple one and they cut it just for me. So that is a blessing. And then if I don't have fresh flowers, I keep these like dried, like lavender type flowers next to my bed, but I always have that. Our headboard. This guy is from Toy Story, Mr. Pricklepants. He's one of Bonnie's toys. And I always wanted a plushie of him and I love him so much. And there's our deer pillow. I'm about to change it out for some Halloween pillows. A really big, beautiful window. We have some like sheer curtains on here for privacy, and they're a lot less transparent than they look. Like, we can see out really well, but during the day you can't see in at all. So they're really nice. And then we have a big like roller shade that blocks out pretty much all the light for at night when we're sleeping. Then this is Gerald's side. We have my vanity that my brother helped me build. This dresser we're eventually going to be either selling or giving away. If Gerald's brother is moving out soon, I'm thinking I'd like to give it to him because I've had this since I was a baby. I don't really want to get rid of it, but my parents don't want to take it back and it just doesn't really fit in with this room. So I'm trying to like empty it out. There's not much left in it, just a couple things, but I'm trying to empty it out so we can start thinking what we want to do with it. We hung up one of our wedding pictures. And then we just have this little nightstand here, my guitar amp, another picture we want to hang. And that is our bedroom. It feels so good in here. This was like the room that I feel like we worked on the most when it came to like getting the vibe right. So that's why I always keep flowers, and I make sure to really make this like a special, like happy, cozy place. I'm so excited to show you my closet. It's like my pride and joy so far. Obviously it's not completely done, but I'm so happy with it so far. So my dad and I, we built this platform. Then we built like the whole frame out of wood. Like all of that wasn't there before, so we built that. And it was actually 2 frames. So this top piece was one like big wooden box, and then the bottom piece. Then we put the hanging rods. Well, I had to paint it first actually, and that was like the hardest part, I think. Like I had to paint, it was just regular wood. So it took a lot of coats to get it like bright and white and pretty. And then this side is going to be Gerald's side, so it's like all his clothes. And then my plan is to put a shelf on each side, so we have like some shelf space up there for things we don't use as often. And then this middle section is going to be some shelves as well. Right now I just have some like building supplies and things for when I reach the next phase of the project. And then here's my clothes. And then up here I have more of like my colorful clothes, some dresses. these middle drawers, like this is what I want. Like I wanted drawers in here, and I'm gonna trim it out and everything, but it's not very deep. So there's like a whole like foot of wasted space, I feel like, back there, like a lot of wasted space. So for now, these are the drawers we have because we had these already before we built all this. Like I already had these, but I am looking for a deeper set of drawers like this so we could maximize like all the space like from here to the back wall. But this has like our t-shirts and things like that in it. Then this wall is not done at all. I put a hanging rod just so we had like a place to hang things for now, but we are going to frame it out with like the wood, just like we did this wall. So it's going to be completely like framed out, like built-ins, and it's going to have a hanging rod, but probably a little higher. I want some shelves up here as well, and then maybe some drawers down at the bottom. So we do have that like wood platform already, but not like the actual thing built. So we're just keeping our like laundry hampers there for now. And then here I have a mirror, like a full length mirror. And I figure it's nice because this will be like a little dressing room type deal. I think this is just going to be this wall. I'm not going to like hang anything on. Like I'm not going to put clothing storage unless I do want to maybe do, I don't know, something small, maybe some shelves like here or so, like along this wall. But I plan on keeping this wall like not built-ins because I was doing a lot of research online, and where I saw like the most things that I didn't like was when people tried to do like too much in like too small of a space, like put too many things. Because like if I put some built-ins here, it would close off this corner and then it would be weird. But we are lucky that this part has like a corner that sticks out, like it had like a square here, so we didn't have to even like worry about that. It already was set up so we don't have that issue. So it's very much like two separate walls. There's no like crossover in that corner there because it is like closed off to begin with. But I think I'm gonna do like a space where I could hang like longer things because some of my dresses are too long for like these spots. Also, these are all like really high up. This is as high as I can reach on here. So we do want like a little step stool so we can like really reach everything. But this closet is like a dream come true for me. My dad really just like came through and helped me make my vision reality, and helped me like make it all come to life. So big shout out to my dad for just being the best dad ever in general, but you know, with this, like he really came through. All right, so I hope you enjoyed seeing what we've done with the place. So thank you, Grandpa, for letting us buy your beautiful home. I hope you like everything we've done. We are so happy here. So I hope you and your families are all staying safe and healthy, and I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.